deliver your draw for the clockwise rotation. Please deliver your draw for the counterclockwise rotation.
Good morning. Welcome to the Canadian Club Championships in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We'll be live shortly with play by play. This morning's draw will feature Alberta and Northern Ontario. practicing right now. Give it a try, Jamie. Just do a mic test on yours.
We're on sheet C here at the Granite Curling Club.
Same thing.
Being delivered in a clockwise rotation.
Good morning. We're working on our technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because it's got a couple second lag, right? Like, then it's playing the noise and it's picking it up on the mic.
Being delivered in a counterclockwise rotation.
Then I bought some more. I bought some more the next day. Did you? Because they did. I told you they weren't going to make the night. They did.
And they did good. Awesome.
Good morning and welcome to Winnipeg. We're starting our game. Northern Ontario lead is putting up a center guard.
Everybody's just so they are playing.
So this is the first game of the second round. It's a double knockout. Alberta's starting the first down with the hammer.
No, he was talking.
We're at the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg, the Canadian Curling Club Championships. My name is Jamie Hay. I'm here with Shane Mann.
The draw was to the top 4 foot. Call this to hit.
Wide open hit. Going to get a little bit of a roll.
Nice shot. Northern Ontario is going to hit this raw. And they roll away a bit.
That was Northern Ontario lead Jim Bickle. Their second's name is Ron McCory. Third, Kyle Chandler. And Skip Jordan Chandler. They're from the Little Current Curling Club in Little Current, Ontario. Looks like you might get a rollout on this one. So the house is open once again. The Alberta team is from the Calgary Curling Club. Skip Sterling Hansen. Third, Sean Morris. Second, Aaron Serafinchin. And lead, Coco Royanes. We'll call him Brad. Or Coco.
We have a QR code in our live stream today, and you could go to that to see the Curling Canada's live auction that's going on right now. Lots of wonderful silent auction items available. There's a package for the Briar in Newfoundland.
Okay, we have a tight corner guard. Northern Ontario's now calling a center guard. So it looks like we're going to see some action this end.
Looks a little deeper than they wanted. Right on the button.
Ice has been fantastic all week. Draws are running around 25 seconds, and they're curling a lot. Wide open hit.
And they roll away a bit. That was the call. Why wouldn't they want to roll under the guard there, Jamie?
Well, if they rolled under the guard, they'd probably be a little bit behind the tee line, allowing Northern Ontario to possibly draw on top of them. I think they're just trying to play it clean for the first end. Well, we're going to get a roll here. Not quite far enough, but it's just edge on edge with the corner guard.
Morris is going to try to hit this and roll away.
Well, this one's curling. Looks like it's on the guard. Might have been a little tight there.
But it does hang on into the rings.
Northern Ontario, without the hammers, choosing to remove that rock on the outside of the 12-foot. Sweeping it to curl. Might come in at the end. just out of the rings.
Yeah.
Wide open out-turn hit. Right on the beak.
Looking like this end will be a blank.
As expected, they're playing it clean for the first end. This looks to be control weight hit. Out turn. It's going to curl right to the nose again. Teams are on the clock for this bonspiel. Each team starts the game with 30 minutes. Thinking time.
No tick rule in effect.
And the 5 rock free guard zone. This out-turn hit's curling a little. Trying to keep it straight. Yeah, now the question, do they guard that rock? Or draw the other side to lie 2? What do you think, Shane?
I guess it depends how aggressive you want to be. The guard would be the more aggressive call. It looks like they're putting one on the rings on the other side.
I think I would guard that rock. First end, the rock is half in the 4 foot.
Yeah.
Almost totally 4 foot. I think that's good enough to guard.
Even bite the 12 kind of off, make it a harder run.
Yeah.
Line them up.
It's a defensive play. Well, I'll leave Alberta with an open hit for sure, but then he's got to stick around if this shot's made.
Yeah. Put the force in play.
Here we go. They might change their minds.
Do you like the full guard or just to bite the 12 for your sitting 2?
Bite the 12 will make it an easier double or run back, but
Could jam.
Could jam. Yeah, that'd be a good call. I think it's more important they place it in front. Yeah, they're changing the shot.
Just to bite the 12, you think?
Bite the 12. I think that's where he tapped his broom.
Yeah.
That might have been after consultation with the front end boys. Skip Gordon Chandler throwing intern guard. Looks like he might be in the house.
think that was a little deeper than they wanted. Are they going to try to take the double on for the blank, or?
Looks like it. Double for the blank might be difficult.
Yeah, you need to hit it, what, almost 3/4 to make the double, eh?
3/4, that'll roll them out. But then there's the risk of flashing it. I think we'll see a nose hit here.
Nose hit for one.
That's the safest play. Might be a call on the fly as it's coming down. Oh, they're on it early.
Hit and roll. Take one. Alberta will take the lead 1-0 after the first 10.
Second end about to get underway. The lead throwing an out-turn center guard.
Really nice guard. Close to the rings, right on the center line. Ontario is going to play the corner guard. Northern Ontario.
Looks like the ice is a little bit straighter today. Skip put his broom just off the center line. Yesterday they were over in the far edge of the forefoot.
This looks a little light.
Oh, they're just gonna hog this one.
So Coco is going to try to go around the center guard.
Out-turn draw. We'll put the clock on this one, see how it's running. Oh, you got this one off the broom a bit, a little bit in out. "15-second hog to hog." Yeah, we have a 25-second draw. Yeah, he must have got that out, in out, stayed straight.
Looks like it's just outside the rings.
Chandler calling the same out-turn draw between the two guards. This could be a little bit hot.
Tendency happens after you hog one to throw a little bit more.
Right out the back door.
So Alberta has a pretty good opportunity to go behind one of their guards. Would you split that, Jamie? Hit it and roll under with the center guard? Push it in the rings? Would you just leave it as a guard?
I'd leave it as a guard. I think it's the right call. This one got a little bit in out too. It's not really curling. There it goes.
That was a nice draw.
Nice shot. Right on the button. It's always a little bit risky drawing between two guards. Northern Ontario could have played a tap and rolled behind the corner guard.
It kind of looks like it's falling a little to start when they release.
Well, I think that out turn's definitely release sensitive.
It looked like the last few fell a little bit before it started to curl.
Yeah, I agree. Let's watch the release a little more closely. Now we change to the intern. He definitely didn't pop that one, so this will give us a good indication how it's curling. It's got great line.
Really nice shot. Gonna run it back, Jamie?
Yeah, Northern Ontario's a little bit of trouble here. Gonna try to straight run back. Try to get those two yellows off the forefoot.
Looks like it's falling a little bit.
Yeah, again, this out turn is tracking.
Through the hole. Picked out one. Alberta will put one on top.
Alberta line 2 without the last rock. Pretty good rock placement. They've got a perfect stone on the top of the button. Has he called the guard or going right in?
I believe he's freezing on top.
Very aggressive call. Maybe that's the way they've played all week. They're undefeated.
Tight to the guard.
That gives Northern Ontario an out. They can make a double here. And stick and, well, they would still be second shot. Nose hit. Nose hit's called.
It's curling. Looks like they're on the center there. Just touch the center guard. It'll probably replace that guard. The intern's really
Alberta's attempting to put a guard on those two stones.
Looks a little deep.
Well, they're lying 4 now. Northern Ontario's got last stone.
I don't think there's a triple there. Just a double, eh?
Yeah, just a double.
Straight run back. Get the one off the 4-foot.
They want to keep their shooter in the rings.
Well, they didn't make the double, but they did accomplish getting the rock off the 4-foot.
Alberta's still lying 3 without last rock.
Where would you go there, Jamie? Would you go behind the 2 and the 12-foot, or the two guards on the left side?
I think I would go behind the 2 staggered rocks on the top of the 12-foot. Getting behind there would be pretty solid. Hard shot, though. Holding Broom right on the edge of the sheet of ice. This intern is curling. The weight's really coming off it. Yeah, it took a curl.
What's your shot if you're Northern Ontario?
Well, they could hit the top really on the nose, but I don't think they'd be. Well, they definitely wouldn't be shot rock. I don't know if they'd be second. Maybe second shot. They're going to have to contend with that one in the back of the 8-foot. Although access to it is difficult. Maybe the shot is a draw.
Jar on the left side. You hit and roll behind corners. Hit and roll.
Oh yeah, you can maybe hit and roll. Hit and roll, and then have 2 greens in the house, and your shooter might roll in for second shot. But would that open up the back line? I don't know.
Okay. So what did they finally decide on here, Jamie? It's like the double on the yellows?
That appears to be the shot. I missed the call. Come off the outside yellow, off the back of the yellow near the center line, and then maybe spin to the 4-foot. So you're throwing an intern, throwing a lot of weight.
pretty good shot, but I think there's just a double on those greens if they wanted it.
That actually worked out pretty well for them. I think their second, yeah, their second shot. On Northern Ontario's second shot, Alberta remains to be shot rock from the back of the 8-foot. Not sure the call here.
I think it's the draw around the two just outside the rings there in top 12 area.
It's got a lot of ice for that. Second end, really not quite sure how much it's moving. This could be risky. Those two greens are set up for raises. We'll see.
Well, he looks good. It's curling now. Really nice shot.
Big finish at the end. So Alberta lies 2. The rock on the 4-foot's just over half open.
I think there's a triple there if you hit it right, eh, Jamie?
Oh yeah, there might be. Skinny double for sure, and that
Yeah.
top yellow might catch the one on the side.
You could be sitting 3 after this.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is a hammer, so he's got a chance to score 3. Let's see if he takes it on.
I think you gotta go for it.
I'd like to see him try it too. They're talking about it.
Even if you make the double, you get 2.
I think the big question is if the rock on the top of the 4-foot jams on the side one. And it,
Still roll a little bit unless it dead jams.
yeah.
There's gonna be some heat with that kind of a shot.
Well, they're going to take it on. Got the broom right on the edge of the rock. First time we've seen a hit down this path.
The intern is curling quite a bit.
So this could be tight ice then.
Oh, they're playing the outturn.
Oh, the outturn. Negative ice. Lots of weight.
Lots of weight. That outturn was falling earlier, so it's kind of hard
Just
shot to call.
clips the guard. Manages to take off one of the yellows. Looks like a steal of 1.
I didn't expect the outturn on that one. Especially after earlier in the end, we've seen a bunch of them fall on the outturn.
Yeah, these games are on the clock. These players their clocks are running when they're thinking, so they're banking time with their front end being ready in the hack when it's time to throw. To save themselves some time towards the end of the game.
Ontario going to put up a corner guard.
Rock slides into the house, giving Alberta an open hit.
Needs to curl a little bit to stay. Hit and roll out. Northern Ontario will replace the guard. This might be in the rings. They're not touching it. Alberta's just going to hit this again.
Another wide open hit. It's got a little quieter weight on this stone.
You get an inside roll to the forefoot.
There's 6 games going on at the Granite Curling Club this morning. On sheet A, we have Mark Noseworthy's Newfoundland team playing Prince Edward Island. And wow, after 2 ends, Prince Edward Island is up 5-0. They just stole 4 in the second. On sheet B, we have Nova Scotia, Ontario. After 2, Ontario leads 1-0. Of course, our feature games on sheet C. Alberta's up 2-0. Sheet D, we have ladies are playing. Ontario and Alberta. After 2, Ontario's up 1-0. Sheet E, ladies game again. Saskatchewan 2, Newfoundland 2. And sheet E, Northern Ontario versus Quebec, another women's game. 1-1 after 2 ends.
Another wide open hit. Made and rolled pretty much just behind the button here.
Wide open end so far. That happens when the attempted corner guards slip into the house.
Another nose hit.
Calling an in-turn hit. Almost right on the center line.
Rolled away to the back of the 12 area. Try to make the shot a little more difficult to hit and stick. This one looks like it might miss.
Oh, that took a curl, but it doesn't have much weight.
So Alberta can split the rings here. Alberta.
The Granite Curling Club's got 9 sheets of ice. They're using 6 of those 9 for this championship. So sheets 1 and 2, we got bleachers out. There's some curling fans sitting in the bleachers. Up close action, seeing it all up close and personal.
That was a really nice draw. Top of the 4-foot.
So Northern Ontario attempted in-turn hit, maybe a double. No, they ended up with a nose hit. All right, skips rocks already.
Probably hit and roll a little bit and make the double a lot harder.
Yeah, it looks like the force could be on here. Alberta wants to hit that rock and maybe roll over to the edge of the 8-foot. Get some separation. Got nice control weight.
And they get the roll. Ontario try to hit and roll to the other side. Group the rocks together so they have a chance to blank the end.
Ideally, they roll over right in front of it, making its removal very difficult. Hard shot, though. It's a precise roll. Do you think the double's there?
I think it's there. It's pretty
Flat.
flat.
Oh, yeah, they'd have to throw quite a bit of weight.
Yeah. I think the hit and roll is good on your first one here.
Oh, this rock's got some heat.
Maybe they're going for it. Made it. Really nice shot.
Beautiful shot.
And stuck around on the side. Great throw by the Northern Ontario skip.
Yeah, that changes things. Now the blank's alive.
This is a tricky spot because it'll want to finish. hit and roll out, so Terry will just throw it through, and we'll have a blank end. Alberta's going to put one in the top 4 foot's the call. Curling so much, they're putting the broom on the edge of the 12 foot.
It appears Alberta's comfortable with their 2-point lead, calling the first shot of the end in the house.
Nice draw.
Excellent draw. Top of the button. I think we'll see Northern Ontario attempt a corner guard. And then the next shot by Alberta will say a lot about the strategy, whether they come in the house or just plain guard that shot on the top of the button.
This looks light.
No corner guard attempt was hogged. Yeah, he's called a tight guard. This should take the action to the center.
A little deeper than they liked. Top 8.
Had nice line, but went about 3 feet too far. This allows Northern Ontario to hit it.
Would you ignore this and just put up your corner guard anyways, Jamie? Or
Not at this point. It's early. They're only down 2-0. They could maybe make a double and start again next end. The quiet weight out turn.
you remove one of the rocks. Alberta has a chance to hit and roll and sit 2. Just rolled out.
Northern Ontario calling a corner guard. Comes into the house. Alberta will hit that rock.
Are they trying to hit the inside and push their zone for some separation?
I think they're going to try to hit and just go over on top of it. But they do get some separation. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that was good. So why were they still playing the corner guard if they didn't want to do that? No.
Well, they're, you know what,
their second shot.
They're down 2 with the hammer. It looks like the decision's been made to try to score some points this end. The good thing for them is that one of the Alberta stones is behind the tee line, behind the button, which can be frozen onto. I like this call.
You hit and roll and make a center guard?
Yeah, that's a call. Or even peel it out. Probably the best shot is just peel it out for Alberta.
Just keep it open?
Yeah, keep it open. If they rolled to center, that would make that rock at the back of the button vulnerable for a freeze. And then it would be behind the center guard. I think they'll just try to peel it out. This, the corner guard took one of their own stones out. This changes everything.
Northern Ontario is going to go behind the corner guard now.
Yeah, this draw is tracking straight. It's got a lot of curling to do. Gonna switch sweepers, try to carve it over.
They're moving it. Will they get buried enough?
Well, great sweeping. Half buried?
Yeah, about half buried.
Good shot. A lot more difficult than an open hit.
And the outturn has been giving people more difficulty coming home here.
Yeah, it's been going straight. Got nice quiet weight. Bumperish. Maybe even hack.
Really nice shot. Hit and roll, cover their own.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
They're just doing the hit and roll, right? Or they're trying to do the double and the roll.
Well, they could get both. I mean, the primary objective, I think, is to roll behind the corner.
They're trying to keep this one straight.
It's close. Just rolls out. Where's he putting this one, Shane?
Believe it's just top 4. Right on the center.
It's probably the best call. They don't want to be light because that rock is behind the tee line. The lone rock in the house.
Yeah, if they freeze on it, then it just gives Ontario an out to put one on top of it as well. Really nice. Pretty much where he wanted it.
I think this will be another attempt to hit and roll behind the corner. If he gets a double, it would be a bonus. It's his path to getting a deuce is to stop his shooter behind the corner guard.
Pretty good weight. Made the double and the rollover. Really good shot.
Great shot. Left the shooter in behind the guard, but it appears to be about half open again. Rolls another rock, and it's perfect.
Looks fairly open. It should be easy hit. Even if they roll out, I think they're happy. Just remove the rock.
Yeah, exactly. It's not quite wide open. That last out turn down here went pretty straight with quiet weight. This one's also quiet. This is around bumper weight, I would guess. Nice shot.
Nice shot. Ontario go for the blank again, Northern Ontario.
Last stone in the fourth end. These games are 8 ends, so there'll be a break after this end. Out turn, peel weight. This rock is humming. Got a piece. Nice shot, blank end.
They're going to have a fourth end break. Team Alberta asked us to do a shout out for a few people. I'd like to say hi to the Calgary Curling Club and friends. Bernice Meredith, she gave us the Alberta pins we've given to the teams we played all week. This is from Brad. We'd like to shout out Melissa, Ryan, Simon and Finn, Adam and Robson, Bob, Joan, Grandma and Grandma, all my friends and family who've been our loudest and proudest fans, Morgan and Shayna, John, Chelsea and Dan and Baba Mary Carey. Aaron would like to send a shout out to Ryan in White Rock, Leah and Candace in Edmonton, Stan and Jackie in Edmonton, Rob and Connie in Edmonton, and the Lavey family. Sean would like to shout out Carolyn and Drew, Mom and Dad in Edmonton, James, Hazel Jackson, Harry, Lacey in Australia, Kim and Tom, Charlotte and Ethan in Scotland, Corey, Cooper, and Aline, wife and kids in Calgary. Sterling would like to shout out Wes and Faye, Mom and Dad, and Boyd and Tanya. And we'll be right back after the fourth end break. We're back after the fourth end break here. Alberta leads 2-0.
They mop the ice during the break. And then yesterday we were watching, and after the fourth end break, they're struggled with draw weight a little bit. It really got quick. We'll see what happens here.
Do a little bit of a score update on sheet A. Prince Edward Island's got 5. Newfoundland has 2. That's a men's game. On sheet B, we got Ontario versus Nova Scotia. Ontario leads 3-1, a men's game. Our feature game here, Alberta's up 2-0 against Northern Ontario. On sheet D, we've got Ontario 1, Alberta 2, and it's a women's game. On sheet E, we got Saskatchewan 3, Newfoundland 2 on a women's game as well. And on sheet F, we've got a tie between Northern Ontario and Quebec at 2. And that's a women's game in the fourth end break. Alberta's first shot by Coco goes right into the forefoot.
Yeah, I timed that in-turn draw to just be on the tee line at 27 seconds, so it's lightning fast.
Northern Ontario plays a corner guard. Really tight to the rings, but not in. A little bit heavier than they wanted.
That one timed at 26.7, so this end is fast.
They're just behind the tee. It looks like Northern Ontario wants to just sit on top of that pile there. Now that there's some backing behind the tee line. This looks really good.
They're dragging it.
Nice shot. Looks like they just want to pick this one out.
Hit it anywhere in the high side, it should leave the rings. Nice shot, lots of weight, no doubt.
And they got rid of that one behind the tee line so Northern Ontario couldn't go back on top of that rock.
They do have one corner guard in place, but he's chosen to play the freeze. I think we'll see that corner guard come into play a little bit later in this end.
If it's there at the end, it's definitely splittable. was a nice freeze.
Toughest shot in the game, they say. Again, Alberta's just got to hit it on the high side.
Get rid of everything.
Lots of weight. Great shot. Another freeze attempt coming up, I think. Tighten the ice a little bit. Ice is a little bit straighter this morning than it was yesterday. Rock's got a very nice line.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, another nice freeze attempt.
Are they just trying to nose this and lose both back rocks, or just pick the one off the top?
You know, if he hits it just a little bit high, his shooter will stay and both those rocks will go away.
Just the pick.
Just picked it off again. Change his strategies. Now he's going to hit this rock, try to stick right there.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, me too.
You'd want that in case you can nose hit, you could still be in the rings. But removing the backing.
He might be thinking Alberta's going to roll out, and then he can use his corner guard.
They did get a nice roll, kind of move over to where their corner guard is.
Yeah, it changes the spot. Well, this one might roll out. There we go. Corner guard in play. Second shot.
It looks like they're playing the split. It looked like the split was the call.
Lots of rooms right now, but these rocks really hook at the end. Settles in the back, 12 foot. Looks like it's almost totally buried.
Maybe throwing that little bit extra weight for the split. It didn't curl as much.
Yeah, possibly, probably.
Alberta looks like they just want to get behind it to be shot rock. Out count that one.
Yes. Alberta's not making any mistakes so far. But this is one of their tougher tests so far in this game. Out-turn draw, fast ice.
Mine looks really good.
As well as the weight. Ooh. Whoa, they popped out a bit. The rock's wide open.
How do you hit this and take it out without creating a double?
I think you get tight by the guard, you actually roll behind. I think there's room the way it curls at the end. Hack weight or something like that. That little bounce was about the only mistake Alberta's made in this entire game. They've had a great game so far. Jordan Chandler, skip from Northern Ontario, is delivering his out-turn tap. Try to get the yellow out of the house and roll in behind the corner guard. He's tracking
curl.
it straight.
They're starting to carve her over.
Yeah, his rock went straight. The weight was good, it just didn't come over.
Leaves Alberta sitting one. Do you not like just going open since you're already sitting shot rock instead of going on the same side? Because then you can maybe create something for they can get multiple points.
Yeah, you're right. You could easily go open side. This is Alberta's last rock. Although if he can get a corner behind, there would be no double. Lie two, force. If he goes open side, would he open himself up for a double takeout? Possibly. I don't know.
I think the force would be on if you did open side, where might be options for Northern Ontario by doing this, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. There's no double there.
Could you run the green?
You could run the green. Risky. You'd have to be perfect. This is only the fifth end, so they make this
Just
draw.
take your single and
Yeah, make it a 1 point game,
Yeah.
become 2-1. This is not a gimme though. Needs full 8 foot. Looks pretty good.
That settles into the back four. Northern Ontario will score 1. It'll be 2-1 Alberta after 5.
I'll give you a score update. Mark Noseworthy's Newfoundland team playing Prince Edward Island. Score now 9-2 for Prince Edward Island after the Islanders scored a big 4-ender in the 5th end. Yeah, 9-2. Correction, that was the 4th end. Scores 9-2 for Prince Edward Island over Newfoundland after 4. They're now playing the 5th.
Northern Ontario playing a center guard.
Whoa, swept it really hard just to get over the hog line. It's in play.
The skipper came out and pushed it over the line there, Jamie.
Yeah. Power swept. Right, this changes the game. I think Northern Ontario has had the hammer for the entire game so far. They've now they're in steal mode, being down 2-1. Starting the game off with a long, the 6th end with a long center guard.
Nice wait by Coco there. Got her right onto the button.
Looking for another center guard.
The outturn coming home today just looks like it kind of sets back a bit before it curls.
A bit of a change up. Center guard turned into a freeze. The bonus is it moved the Alberta Rock behind the tee line.
Looks like the call is a double in a roll.
Nice control weight hit. Gets the nose.
Nice shot.
Would you throw a second guard on this situation, Shane?
Yeah, I think so. And that top guard is so high. It's probably pretty easy to get around from either turn.
Oh, just got it out of the rings. Rolled over to the side, back 12. Is Alberta going to rip the guard? Can they rip the guard? Yeah. There has been 5 rocks delivered.
Would you rip the guard there?
I would definitely rip the guard there. No matter what happens with this shot, I think you'll see Northern Ontario throw another center guard. There's only 3 ends left. It's been a tight game. They'll need to steal.
Nice hit and roll. Playing the freeze.
Playing the freeze. What do I know?
I would either play the guard or just straight come around to the 4-foot behind that guard.
Yeah, that rock at the back of the house is available for a freeze now, and it'll be available later.
Seems a little wide, this throw.
That rock nails into the back of the 8-foot.
I guess the Northern Ontario guard is so high that Alberta's not really worried about it.
This rock's tracking straight. I think we're going to see a jam. That outturn's catching these players. Running a lot straighter.
Top 8. I like this one.
Got the broom right on the edge of the 8-foot. Yeah, I think he popped that a little bit, so this is going to track.
It's starting to curl now.
That ended up in a really good spot for Northern Ontario. Center guard. Now it's a race. Race to the 4-foot. Taking 2 feet more ice. Right at the edge of the 12. Safe ice. Don't want to risk raising him in. This rock's got nice weight.
Really nice shot.
Yeah, rock is buried. Top of the button.
The intern curls enough, you could probably throw a hack waiter or something and push it out. Back 8 even.
I don't know if they need to. They had to corner freeze might be a good shot.
They're tight early here.
Going hard on this rock. Gets by the high guard.
And they split the rocks in the ring. So there's 3 Northern Ontario rocks in play, but Alberta is shot rock on the top 4.
Alberta's going to attempt a draw to lie 2.
This looks really good.
Alberta lining 2 in the 4-foot. Skips rocks to come. There's a double there, Shane.
Yeah, there's a double. Will that high guard come into play at all?
I think it's just there. If you just skinny the guard, you have a double and you can lie 4.
Skip's confirming with the front end of how much they can see.
He might have to soften his weight a little bit. Try to get a little bit of curl after the guard. It's a big shot in this game.
That ice, what do you think? It'd be like a board weight?
Maybe bumper up.
Bumper up?
That intern's moving pretty good.
It's moving pretty good, yeah.
Soft weight. This is rock is close.
Played the audible and made a great shot.
Chipped off the rock on the top 12-foot. Removing shot stone. Lying 1 buried.
I'm surprised they're playing the out turn at this.
Trying to go through that staggered port. Not much room.
I think the in turn is a lot easier for how much it's been curling. And the guard is so high. Once you get by, it'd be easier to navigate, but you have to navigate that one just on the fighting the 12-foot of this out turn.
This out turn's been pretty straight. It's close. Needing it to curl. Oh my.
Really nice shot. Very
great,
difficult
great
shot.
Sterling Hansen is a player.
Did you see enough to get both those yellows out, Jamie?
I'm going to say no. Unless you just chip the top yellow and then smack the second one. You'd probably go out the side, but it would take them both out.
What about the angle on the 12-foot? Kind of angle slash it. Get the two yellows out.
Well, that definitely works. That definitely works. They may end up with a rock in the 4-foot, line 2. They're not looking at that, though. It's risky. You missed that.
Oh, yeah, it's a harder shot for sure, but it might be more rewarding if you make it.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely more rewarding. Risk level's way higher. They miss it, and they're probably going to lose the game. Yeah, it's getting interesting.
Or do you just straight draw? Get onto the button.
How do you get one in there?
And go around the green?
With the intern?
Yeah. Or no, the outturn?
Around the side green? Or
Yeah.
The one at the top of the 12-foot?
Yeah. Or you could even tap that up.
Tick boom. Tick boom. What's their clock look like? I can't see it. They've been talking about this shot for quite a while. I think what it'll come down to is whatever the skip's most comfortable with. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Shane.
They're gonna go for my slash shot here.
Jordan Chandler has proven he can throw weight. He zipped one down earlier in the game. Hit it where the broom is.
Could sit two after this.
It's on its way. It's moving.
It's a Hummer.
Looks really good.
Oh, great shot. What a shot. Just how he drew it up. Right, Jamie?
Yeah. Called it, made it. That was fantastic. Yeah, he's fist pounding with his front end. What a great shot. Shot of the game.
Alberta has a double back to score two. There's a lot of nice shots. There's a nice shot on it. A double hit and roll. Here's Alberta's throw.
Oh, this is
Tight for the
curling.
guard. They got it by.
Good sweeping. Gets a rock by the guard.
Alberta to score 1.
Getting back their 2-point lead. 3-1 now for Alberta after 6. Score update, sheet A. Newfoundland now is getting pounded by Prince Edward Island. Scores 11-2. 11-2. Sheet B, Ontario, Nova Scotia. Ontario is now broken out a 6-1 lead. Our future game, 3-1 for Alberta over Northern Ontario. The ladies' games, Alberta 3, Ontario 2 after 6. Sheet E, we have a Newfoundland over Saskatchewan 6-3. And on sheet F, Northern Ontario over Quebec 4-2 right now, although they're just marking up the score for end number 6. Northern Ontario stole a deuce, up 6-2 over Quebec.
Call is to go into the rings, 4 foot. Maybe a touch deeper than he would like. Ontario to play the corner guard. Northern Ontario Rock just hangs on in the back of the rings.
Yeah, it's getting down to crunch time for Northern Ontario. They're going to have to get some rocks out in front.
Alberta peels out Northern Ontario's rock.
This stone looks a lot better. Be a nice corner guard in the free guard zone.
Alberta's going to go top 4. Two nice rocks there from Coco. Is this the hit or the come around there, Jamie?
I think it's a come around. Northern Ontario's got the hammer back. They're going to try to manufacture a deuce.
Going right out of his hand here.
Well, we have our first final over in Sheet A. Prince Edward Island stole another point over Newfoundland, making the final 12-2.
But Alberta's just going to hit this Northern Ontario rock out of the rings. Going to freeze on the back one, back four.
Yeah, put this rock in the right spot, it'll be hard to remove.
He started sweeping right out of his hand again. I think it's going to over curl.
To freeze the top one, maybe.
Tapped up the top one. Alberta's still sitting two. Looks like they're just going to pick off the Northern Ontario rock.
Sean Moore's going down, take a closer look. Calling a hit and roll. This could clear all three of those rocks out of the house.
Well, the rocks in play aren't helping Alberta at all, so just remove them all if you can.
Oh no, he's got quiet weight.
It was a pretty good shot. They got rid of the other one and then rolled over. But I think I'd freeze on that back one.
That ended up being a great shot for Alberta. Still have three. Now they have three stones in the rings.
Yep. Sitting three.
Out-turn freeze attempt.
Just a curl of it.
A nice looking weight. Just bounces off. That's so close to perfect.
Alberta just removed Northern Ontario shot rock. Try to jiggle their other rocks on the left there. Nicely done. Northern Ontario needs to get one frozen in the back here.
This Alberta team has impressed me. They played a very, very good game. If you keep playing like that, they're going to be tough to beat.
That ended up in not a bad spot for Northern Ontario. It's a lot harder to remove.
Yeah, I think it's shot rock too. Skip's first rocks.
He'll throw a weight, make sure he gets this to squish out.
Yeah, if any kind of weight hit anywhere high, it's going to go. Unless they just chip it. Just as planned.
No mistakes there. Northern Ontario tried the same thing.
Come around freeze.
Yeah,
That's about all they have.
that's all they have, really.
Trying to freeze around a stone that's in the top 12 foot. It's possible. Not easy. Good crowd here at the Granite Saturday morning.
Wait till the bar opens, Jamie.
Here we go, out turn draw.
Just some light cleaning.
Got some curling to do.
Really nice attempt. Very good.
Yeah, it's a
There's only a
great
third
shot.
sticking out. And just
They're gonna play the run back to get rid of it. Aren't they, Shane?
yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. I think if you're Northern Ontario, that's what you wanted them to do.
Exactly. They're giving Sterling Hansen some more difficult shots the last few ends. But he's making everything. Nose hit will give him 3 points.
Avoids the jam.
Another
Very
great
nice.
shot. Oh no, I thought that might have been the hammer. It's not the hammer. We're still going here.
Ontario has the last rock. Forced to take one. Playing the hit.
Taking one still makes it a 1-point game, so anything can happen.
Can't roll away. Alberta is sitting 3.
Nice control weight. Sweeping it to curl.
Looks perfect.
Nice
Perfect.
shot.
Yep.
Score 3-2 after 7. Alberta coming home, 1 up with the hammer. It's imperative that Northern Ontario get some guards up in play while the free guard zone is active.
No, Ontario going for the center guard. First one's a high center guard.
Well, I guess you want one high, you want one tight. So that's a good first shot. Right on the center line.
Did you put all 3 of your first 3 as the cards, Jamie?
Good question. Probably wouldn't hurt. Depends where Alberta's placing their stones. If they control the top 4 foot, you probably only want 2 guards.
This looks like a nice shot there by Coco. Top 4. Yeah, they're going to go for their second center guard. Tighter to the rings this time.
I'd be tempted to throw the intern center guard just so your stone's not in front of that Alberta stone, which is nestled on the top 12. Top 4 foot, I should say. But I think Alberta will be getting into hit mode right away. Oh, that's perfect.
Is it biting? That's biting. I think they can hit it.
Can't hit it because there's a long guard in front of it. Yeah, and they can't move that one off the center line. Ended up being a really good shot.
Yeah, they were perfectly in line with each other. hog line in. That rock curled about 3.5, 4 feet. And went behind everything, right on the button.
Very nice shot. Alberta's got the 4 foot covered. Chandler trying to jiggle things around.
Try to create a pocket maybe just behind the tee line.
Outturn top appears to be light. I think we'll see a third guard. Haha, interesting scenario. Alberta's got 2 solid stones in the 4 foot. 3 Northern Ontario guards in front of those rocks.
You either clear the guards or you put up one of your own.
Yeah. Well, the slam players be clearing the guards all day long. And that's what Hansen's chosen to do.
Nice throw.
Gets rid of 2 of them, rolls way to the corner, way to the side of the sheet. Nice clear.
The call is to replace one of the center guards.
Alberta's in full control of this end. We have another final on sheet B. Ontario over Nova Scotia 6-3. Men's game.
Yeah, make it.
Ooh.
The attempted double peel jammed on one of the ones on the 4 foot. Now Alberta's only sitting 1.
That changes things.
And they still have 2. Northern Ontario still has 2 center guards.
One of the very few errors that Alberta has made in the entire game.
This looks a little tight.
Going hard on it. Well, it was close. That's the right way to miss it. Keep rocks in play. Interesting scenario over on sheet F. Quebec and Northern Ontario. Score right now is 6-5, but Quebec scored 3 in the last end, in the 7th end. Now they're playing the final end, and Quebec has got 2 buried behind 3 guards. And they're playing the third second shot.
This one's curling on our sheet.
Good sweeping.
This freeze looks pretty good. Might be a little hot.
Does it get a bounce? Bounce is open.
Just a couple feet heavy there, they would have made it.
What, are you hitting this and roll out? Or do you want to stick there?
Oh no, you'd want to roll out, I think. Good shot. What do you do now? Skips first.
I think you have to try to be shot rock. I think you have to try to draw around that one on the top of the forefoot.
There is that double. The front end's coming and showing that double.
That stone's not quite open, the one on the top of the 12-foot.
No? It looks like it from mine.
No, not from this seat. They can't quite get to the nose with any kind of weight. You might be able to get half buried at the back of the button. Extremely difficult. Or throw the double across the top and open up the house. I think that's what they're playing, Shane.
I think that's what they're playing, yeah.
Leaving two center guards.
And their shot rock should stay pretty close to there. Roll a little to the left.
I think that rock's only 3/4 open. They hit where they can see it, it'll jam. But I could stand to be corrected. Nice soft weight. Oh, this is close.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's probably the best he could do. Really good shot.
I kind of like that because your perfection to make that draw was you had to hit almost the pin. This gives you a lot more
Yeah.
house to draw on your last here.
Yeah, you're right. Open up the forefoot. Oh, you're taking ice outside the edge of the 12-foot.
It's best to be light if you're not going to get there. Got to be above the tee here.
Front end are going hard on this rock early.
Is that just to keep it straight, or?
A nice line, nice weight.
A little too deep.
Just
Now Ontario
barely
can freeze
too
on
deep.
that.
Northern Ontario freeze that rock. They're gonna be shot rock.
Yeah. Then they'd have to play some kind of raise weight to remove that.
Stone is totally buried though.
It finishes hard though on this intern.
Yeah, that intern's moving.
You could afford to be a touch heavy because if you even tap it a little bit.
Cannot
Taking less ice than the other skip there, the Alberta skip.
quite a bit less. Cannot bounce this rock off though. It's a very delicate shot.
It's curling now.
Looks really good if he's got the weights.
Oh, I think it's a curl. What a great shot. What a great shot.
Fantastic shot.
Can you whip it down the center there, Jamie, and tick it?
Yeah. I'll tell you in a minute. I can't quite see the house.
And just throw a bullet, just touch half of it.
Timeout's called.
Or do you run the green? Run the green and pick it off the
Risky.
top.
You run the green, you could lose the
Yeah, I know.
game. I don't think they'll do that.
No?
But if they throw peel right down the middle and just skinny the guard,
Yeah.
I think they go.
There's no risk to lose the game that way. You either make it or you don't.
That was a fantastic shot thrown by Jordan Chandler, skip of Northern Ontario. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, it's about half open.
If you hit it really thin,
Yeah, it just jams.
it just jams, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can do much with that at all.
And it's covering the pinhole, so you hard to move it back.
Even any kind of weight, I don't know if you're going to get it off the button.
The only thing you could do would be angle the green and pick it off, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. High level of risk, though.
Yeah.
Would you play that shot?
I think so. I probably get talked out of it by my team, but I would play that shot.
Here we go. They're sweeping hard. Now trying to carve it over. We're going to an extra
Extra
end,
end.
folks.
Two beautiful shots by the Northern Ontario skip. Made that double to open up the forefoot. And then a beautiful freeze tap on his last. Created that.
Yes. Fantastic shots. Well, here we go. Tie game. Who'd have thought?
and the couple ends before the Northern Ontario skip made that great angle slash.
The three ladies' games are still being played. We have an extra end on sheet D. Ontario and Alberta, they're tied at 4, playing the 9th. Ontario's got the hammer. Sheet E, just finishing off the 8th end. Saskatchewan's down 2 to Newfoundland, 8-6. And on sheet F, the last rock is about to be thrown. Score is 6-5 by Northern Ontario. Northern Ontario in the hack. Quebec is sitting 2, but they're open. Got to remove them both to win the game. No.
1 for sure.
Yeah, Quebec scores 1 for sure to tie it, and then they're shaking hands.
I must have got 2.
Quebec stole 2. Holy cow! Making the final, 7-5. Quebec over Northern Ontario. Wow, what a finish! Wow, Quebec took 3 and 7 and stole 2 and 8 to win by 1 point. Incredible finish.
Ontario slid into the rings on their first one. Alberta's cleaning that out. Ontario needs to put a lot of guards up. Try for the steal again.
Not ideal. They wanted that rock up front.
Both his shots slid into the rings there in this 9th end.
Now the free guard zone is not going to be in play on this game. Alberta will be free to hit anything.
I don't think I would have swept that, Jamie. I think I would have just let that rock stay in the rings there. Just have something to shoot for. You could still freeze on it outside
Just
the
out
rings,
of
but
the rings.
would you have left that alone?
No.
You would have swept that?
Yeah. Try to get it completely out of play. Oh, you mean his own rock?
No, the Northern Ontario skip swept out the Alberta rock. I would have probably left it in there. It was behind the tee line and give you something to freeze to without having any guards here in the extra.
I don't know. I think I'd want it out because there's a scenario at the end of the game where if it is still a biter, then Alberta would just have to hit and roll out.
Oh no, I understand that.
It's still there for a freeze.
Yeah. Without the guards in play, anything behind the tee line, I think I would just leave in play personally.
Yeah. Well, there's two schools of thought.
Yeah, no.
You're probably too young to remember Don Duguid commentating. That was one of his classic lines. There's two schools of thought.
nice guard by Ontario. Alberta's just going to keep everything clean, clean, clean. I'm surprised they're not freezing on that. I know it's kind of on the wings, but I don't think Alberta's going to miss an open hit here.
I think we'll see center guard peel right to the end, and then a freeze on the last shot.
It's just so far over, like, you know. Would you change up guard placements instead of keeping them in the middle?
Yeah. Particularly if the same guy's throwing next. No, you don't want the guy to throw the exact same shot twice.
Yeah. Like also, would you put one maybe to the left side of the rings for maybe you get a jam on that one just outside the rings?
Yeah. You gotta kind of try anything you can, right?
Yeah. Kind of need to make Alberta shots as hard as you can, even though that there's no nothing in the rings.
We're throwing third rocks already.
I think they will like that.
Yeah.
There you go. I think maybe he listened there, and he's going to put
Yeah.
one on that side of the rings.
Well, yeah, change up. That's a good call. So Morris, the Alberta third will be throwing a different shot. Well, in a different spot.
This looks a little light. They got to go.
This rock's not going very fast. Are they going to get it over?
Oh.
No. Oh my.
I think I would just rip that one on the corner out.
He likes
if I was Alberta.
he likes the insurance rock though. No, if it puts it on the side of the 8-foot, even if Ontario freezes, it's useless, right? Because it won't be shot rock. Unless he hits and rolls in front of it.
It can angle on it, I guess.
Uh-oh, what's happening on sheet D? Extra end, ladies game, Ontario, Alberta. They're shaking hands. Ended up with 2 rocks in the house, both the 8-foot, and I think Alberta's come up with a steal.
Looks like Alberta called a timeout on our sheet.
Yes. The ladies did steal, Alberta ladies did steal one in 9th end to win 5-4 over Ontario. Wow. Those 2 women's games, last shot of the game, steals. Okay, what have they decided, Shane?
I think they decided to put one in the rings.
Out turn or in turn? Yeah, throwing the in-turn, looking for it to stop on the tee line.
And it's still third's rock, so.
Third, second stone, yeah, for Alberta. Now we're into Skip's Rocks next.
Northern Ontario now has a rock to freeze to.
Yeah, that's stopped behind the tee line. Yes, indeed. And they're playing it now.
I would.
I guess they throw a center guard, Alberta just rip it off. They seem to do that with ease. Skip Jordan Chandler's in-turn freeze attempt. They're sweeping it hard. Line's perfect.
Needs to curl a little bit here.
No, it tracked a little straight at the end. Didn't finish. Did not finish like
It was a little
Morris's
heavy.
did. Yeah, a little bit heavy.
Now what do you do with the Alberta? If you chase that, now you're creating a pocket. Once you
Yeah.
smash everything out.
If you chase it, you might even take your own out by mistake. Oh, draw the open side? I think so.
I think I would hit my own yellow and get the green out and roll out, honestly.
Well, they draw the side 8 foot in front of the tee line, or even on the tee line. Yeah. That'll still give Northern Ontario a shot.
Alberta probably going to have to draw to get full 8, I would think. Behind the tee again, I would freeze on the other one with the pile. Got to freeze on the one on the right. B shot. A shot rock here. Freeze on that.
Try to freeze on either one. They're almost equal. If you freeze on either one, you're going to be shot rock.
Yeah.
Thing is, they just threw this in-turn freeze, and the rock went straighter than what they thought. So do they tighten the ice up and try it again?
I think I would.
They're in no rush. They must have lots of time in their clock.
There's new sets of time for the extra end there.
Oh yeah, right, of course.
It's pretty clean, so.
Yeah. In-turn freeze again. This one's curling early, folks. They got to keep it straight. Oh, looks good now.
Looks like a really nice shot here.
Wow.
No.
That's
really
a
good.
fantastic shot. Hardest shot in the game.
Alberta just try to make this go away.
Well, if they curled another half a rock, I guess it would be better. Get right on top
Yeah,
of
you
it.
need to get it right on top, but it's
Alberta hits it anywhere high, and it's a victory for them. Pressure's on. Last shot in the extra end. Stone's on its way. Sweeping to keep it straight.
nice shot.
Make the final.
Count them up, Jamie. Count them up. How many are there?
1, 2, making the final. 5-3, Alberta over Northern Ontario.
All right. We'll be signing off. There will be a new group of commentators for the next game shortly. Thank you, and stay tuned.